Getting a free flight upgrade is something that many travelers dream about but think is out of reach. The truth is, it's not as difficult as it seems. If you know what to do, how to ask, and when to ask, you can dramatically increase your chances of scoring that free upgrade. But how exactly do you go about securing a coveted seat in business or first class when you've already booked economy? Let's explore that in detail and discuss some strategies that will help you upgrade for free. In this guide, we will break down exactly how to get a free flight upgrade, and we'll leave no stone unturned. From understanding airline operations to knowing the best times to ask, this comprehensive walkthrough will give you the tools you need to elevate your next flight experience. Let's get started. 1. Understanding the science behind flight upgrades. Before we dive into the specifics of how to get an upgrade, let's first look at the science behind flight upgrades. Airlines are businesses, and like any business, their goal is to make money. The most profitable flights are those where premium cabins, business and first class, are full. However, airlines know that not every seat in those cabins will always be sold, and that's where upgrades come into play. When there are empty seats in business or first class, the airline will offer those seats to economy passengers, either for free or at a discounted rate. Why airlines offer free upgrades, but why give away these seats for free? Simply put, empty seats are a wasted opportunity for the airline. They want to make sure every seat is occupied, and giving a free upgrade is sometimes a better choice than letting a seat remain empty. Airlines don't want to waste resources. If they can upgrade someone for free, they're improving customer satisfaction, possibly getting a repeat customer, and filling a seat that would have otherwise been unprofitable. Example: a quiet flight. Imagine you're on a flight to a destination that's not particularly busy, and the premium cabin has a few empty seats. The airline wants to fill those seats, and instead of selling them last minute for a discount, they may offer free upgrades to passengers already on the plane. This is your opportunity. If you ask at the right moment and the flight is almost at full capacity, you might get lucky and be moved to business class or even first class. 2. How loyalty and frequent flyer status. One of the most significant factors that can increase your chances of getting a free upgrade is your loyalty status with the airline. Frequent flyer programs. Frequent flyer programs are a huge part of how airlines reward their best customers. If you're a regular traveler with a particular airline, your loyalty status can make a significant difference. Airlines have tiered programs: silver, gold, platinum, and even diamond status. The higher your status, the more perks you'll earn, and upgrades are one of the top rewards for loyal customers. Example: frequent flyer miles. Imagine a scenario where you are a gold-level frequent flyer with a specific airline. You've flown with them several times over the past year, and you've accumulated points. If you're flying on a nearly full economy flight with available premium seats, your gold status gives you priority over non-status passengers. You're more likely to get bumped up to business class than someone who has never flown with that airline before. Airlines value their frequent flyers and prioritize them when considering upgrades. 3. Timing your booking and request. When it comes to securing an upgrade, timing is everything. There are two main things you should consider: when to book your ticket and when to request an upgrade. When to book your flight. Timing your booking can have a big impact on your chances of an upgrade. While booking early often results in the cheapest fares, it may not always be the best approach if you're hoping for an upgrade. Why? Airlines won't know how full premium cabins are until closer to the flight date. Example: booking close to departure. If you book a flight close to the departure date, the airline will have a better idea of how many seats are available in premium cabins. If business class or first class seats remain unsold, you might be offered an upgrade to those cabins, either for a low price or even for free. Booking last minute allows the airline to see exactly what's available and gives you a better shot at an upgrade. When to request an upgrade. Knowing the right time to ask for an upgrade is also important. If you ask too early, you might be told no, because the airline staff may not know yet if any seats are available in business or first class. The best time to ask is typically at check-in or just before boarding. Example: asking at check-in. You arrive at the airport and you've noticed that premium cabins are half empty. When you approach the check-in desk, politely ask if any upgrades are available. Since the agent is aware of the seat situation, they can let you know if there's a possibility of upgrading you. If they have the flexibility and there are open seats, they may offer you an upgrade at no extra charge. 4. Booking a flexible ticket. Airlines sometimes give preference to passengers who purchase more expensive or flexible tickets for upgrades. Flexible tickets often give you priority when it comes to upgrades because the airline sees you as a customer willing to spend more money. Example: non-refundable versus flexible tickets. Imagine you're flying from New York to Los Angeles. There are two types of tickets available: a non-refundable economy ticket and a refundable flexible ticket. If you book the non-refundable ticket, you might be stuck with whatever seat you've chosen. However, if you book the flexible ticket, your chances of getting an upgrade increase because airlines tend to prioritize customers who purchase higher-tier tickets, especially when premium cabins are underbooked. Why flexible tickets matter. When airlines see that someone has purchased a more expensive flexible ticket, they might offer them a free upgrade to ensure that the flight is profitable for them. It shows that you're a valued customer, and the airline is likely to reward you with perks like upgrades. 5. The power of dressing well. While this isn't a guaranteed way to get an upgrade, dressing professionally can certainly increase your chances. Airlines are more likely to give upgrades to passengers who look like they belong in business class. This doesn't mean you need to wear a suit and tie, but dressing smartly, perhaps a neat button-down shirt and dress shoes, can help. Example: the business casual look. If you show up in a business casual outfit, such as a blazer and neat slacks, you're more likely to stand out in a positive way compared to passengers in flip-flops and tank tops. Airlines are more likely to consider someone who looks the part for business class or first class over someone who doesn't put in as much effort with their appearance. Scenario: the VIP effect. Let's say you're flying on a long-haul flight and you show up looking like you're ready for a business meeting. While you're not guaranteed an upgrade, the airline staff may notice you. People who dress well are often associated with business class passengers, which makes them more likely to be upgraded when there are empty seats. Looking the part can often make the difference between getting a free upgrade and staying in economy. 6. How to make your request. The art of asking. One of the most important factors when asking for an upgrade is your approach. You don't need to beg or demand an upgrade. A simple and polite request can go a long way. Example: making a polite request. Let's say you're at the check-in counter and there's a seat available in business class. Instead of asking, "Can I get an upgrade?" you could say something like, "Hi, I've heard that sometimes there are upgrades available if there are open seats in business class. Is there any possibility of being moved up?" This phrasing is polite and respectful, making it more likely the agent will consider your request. Scenario: being friendly and respectful. The way you approach the airline staff makes a difference. Imagine the check-in agent is having a busy day, and you greet them with a smile and a respectful request. The likelihood of getting an upgrade is higher because the agent will appreciate your pleasant attitude, and they may be more inclined to help. 7. Traveling solo versus traveling with a group. One important thing to remember is that solo travelers often have a better chance of receiving an upgrade than those traveling with a group. The reason for this is that it's much easier for an airline to move a single passenger into an empty premium seat than it is to move a whole group. Example: solo traveler advantage. Imagine there are only a few seats left in business class, but a family of 4 is sitting in economy. If the airline is looking to upgrade someone, they're more likely to pick a solo traveler because it's easier to move one person into a premium seat than to displace an entire family. Why solo travelers have an edge? Airlines prefer solo travelers for upgrades because it's easier to seat one person in an upgraded seat than rearrange the seating for a group. If you're flying alone, you have a better chance of getting that extra legroom and premium experience. 8. Monitor flight load and seat availability. Many travelers don't realize this, but you can monitor the load of your flight, especially as the departure date approaches. Flight tracking tools or the airline's own app can help you see if there are available premium seats or if the flight is overbooked. Example: using flight tracking tools. Let's say you're flying to London and you notice that the flight is still available for booking. You check the seat map and see that there are open seats in business class. As the date of your flight approaches, keep checking. If you see that the premium cabins still have space, this could be the perfect time to request an upgrade at the check-in counter or gate. Using technology to your advantage. Flight tracking apps such as Seat Guru or Expert Flyer give you a sneak peek into seat availability. If you notice that business class is underbooked, you're in a prime position to ask for an upgrade when you check in. 9. Special circumstances and overbooking. Sometimes, upgrades are given as a form of compensation due to overbooking or flight delays. If an airline needs to make amends for an issue, they might offer complimentary upgrades to passengers who were inconvenienced. Example: being rebooked. If your flight is delayed or canceled, the airline may offer free upgrades to passengers as part of their compensation. If you've been rebooked on another flight, be sure to ask if there are any available upgrades as part of the rebooking process. Even if you're just being transferred to a different seat on the same flight, it never hurts to ask for a better seat. 10. Use airline promotions and offers. Occasionally, airlines will have special promotions that allow passengers to purchase upgrades at a discounted rate. These promotions are often sent to frequent flyers or can be found when checking in online. Example: upgrade offers. During check-in, imagine checking in online for a flight and you receive an email offering a discounted upgrade. While this isn't a free upgrade, it's a way to secure a premium seat for less than the usual price. In conclusion, securing a free flight upgrade requires timing, knowledge, and a bit of luck. By understanding how airlines operate, using your loyalty status, booking at the right time, and politely asking for an upgrade, you can significantly improve your chances of being moved to a better seat. Dressing well, traveling solo, and staying flexible with your booking all play a significant role, as does understanding when to make your request. While there's no guarantee, by following these strategies and being prepared, you'll be in the best position to score a free upgrade on your next flight.